Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. If you can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section. How are you all doing? Happy Monday to you all. Please like as a comment. I really appreciate it. Please like. And I really appreciate. Guys, please like as a comment and we shall get started. Okay, how are you all doing? Hello, Bayo Saka. Is this your first time here? Is this your first time on my channel? I don't think I've ever seen your name before. Anyway, guys, my name is Wemimo and happy Monday, also known as That Mom of 5. Please like as a comment. This is your first time. Hello and welcome. Really appreciate your presence here. Please do not hesitate to subscribe. So, guys, I've got 3 stories actually that I'm going to be speaking about. So, we're going to be speaking about Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan as she appeared in court today. We're going to be talking about Speed Darlington. And also, the third and last story will be that of the lady who was deported from the US as she was heading for a business exhibition in the US. So you guys all know what has been happening since Senator Natasha was being sued by the federal government. So the federal government is actually doing a case with Senator Natasha when it was actually involving with Senator Akpabio and a lot of people. Like, obviously, she came out to allege that she was actually harassed, and from henceforth, everything just started to go downwards for her. So obviously, this kind of like it's made me kind of like realize that women are not safe in Nigeria, regardless. And people have been like, "Oh, where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? Where's the evidence?" Like I said, when sexual harassment happens, it happens in a variety of ways. You cannot always get evidences. And if you find someone who says she was harassed and they have evidence, it was definitely a premeditated incident. Maybe they knew that was going to happen and they decided to set a camera or something, or maybe they instigated it, or they act towards, or they contributed to why that person went on to harass them. We're not there, but like I said, we need to start believing people, or even if we don't believe them, create room for investigation. All Senator Natasha asked for was that investigation should be carried out, and that's all she asked for. Okay, that was all she asked for. Anyway, I'm going to share my screen with you now. She was at the court today. Okay, let me share my screen with you so we can read the news from People Gazette. I saw that news on People's Gazette like a few hours ago. So I hope you guys can see my screen. So as you can see, Natasha Akpoti granted bail on personal recognizance. So the judge granted the defendant's bail application on personal recognizance and adjourned the case until 22nd of September for a hearing. So she was at court today, and the case has been forwarded again. The case has been they've moved it again to September. So let's read what the story is about. So the story says that Justice Muhammad Umar of the Federal High Court, Abuja Division, has granted Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan bail in a 6-count charge filed by the federal government over an alleged defamation case. And who did she defame? Allegedly, she defamed Senator Akpabio. And I want to understand why the federal government is actually the one suing her, because like I said from my other videos that, good morning, Tough Luck, how are you? As I said from my other previous videos that I've made in regards to this case, is that the case involves Senator Akpabio. Both Senator Natasha and Senator Akpabio work for the same government, work in the same office to be precise. So if Akpabio is being given such chance to enjoy the benefit of being a Senate member, why is Senator Natasha not given such benefit of being a Senate member as well? They both work for the same cause. They work for the same government. They work at the same office. They sit down together to to make rules, to make laws that govern Nigeria. So why is now the federal government now solely fighting on behalf of Akpabio? You guys don't forget that Senator Akpabio's wife already filed a lawsuit against Senator Natasha as well. So, like I said, this case is kind of like, it's disheartening that this is happening in Nigeria. Even if there's proper evidence of RAPE in Nigeria, even if there's proper evidence, they will still ask you to go and bring evidence. They will still go and ask you to bring evidence. Even in a case whereby they saw evidence of person with by person, where they see BLOOD for the person, they will still ask you to go and bring evidence that this person actually by that person. So, like I said, this seems like a one-sided case. In my own opinion, Akpabio should have just stand on his own with this case. It's got nothing to do with federal government. But like I said, both of them work for the same government. They work in the House of Senate, or they are colleagues. So if Akpabio is being awarded such benefits that the government is actually suing Senator Natasha for him, then maybe both federal government can counter-sue federal government, federal government versus federal government, because Natasha, they work with federal government. Akpabio, they work with federal government. At the end of the day, what Senator Natasha is complaining about is affecting her ability to work for the people of Kogi that she's representing. If somebody goes to work and they're saying that the attitude and behavior of this person is actually impacting my ability to carry out the work I'm here for, then you'd want to investigate the case. But no, the case was, they just did the case, shabala, shabala. Anyway, they ended up in court, and yes, Senator Natasha made a lot of allegations. She alleged that, Senator Akpabio and Yaya Bello and one other person were planning to assassinate her, allegedly. And she said, when she was being interviewed by Kunle Sheung, actually, she said she has evidence. People have been asking her, where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? She said, let's go to court. Social media is not the court of where they bring evidence. So I'm hoping that she will have a day in court where she'll be able to tender all of these evidences. So according to People's Gazette here, the court delivered its decision today following the judge review of the affidavits and exhibit presented by the defense lead counsel, Roland Otaro, in support of the defendant's bail application. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, when she was at court, she was granted, was it 50 million naira bail? I don't know where they get that money for, but I know when they are talking about 50 million naira bill, nobody say that they collect the 50 million naira bill. I'm sure you all know that, okay? During the court proceedings, the court read out the 6-count charges against Mrs. Akpoti. Why are they using MS? Maybe because she was probably previously married and, Ms. Akpoti-Uduaghan, to which she reported that she was not guilty of all the charges. The defense counsel then informed the court that a bail application filed on June 20th had been submitted and pleaded with the court to consider it, adding that the defendant was not a flight. And I don't understand why there's the same 2 cases in 2 different courts. So let's say, for example, this cybercrime case now is in one court, and then another court has the same case as well. It's like they are doing all they could to make sure that this woman goes down. Like, it just doesn't make sense. How can you be filing the same case in multiple courts at the same time? It just doesn't make sense to me. But, people in politics, I don't do politics, I don't know politics, so I will never understand it. So the defense counsel then informed the court that a bail application filed on the 20th of June had been submitted and pleaded with the court to consider it, adding that the defendant was not a flight risk. The prosecution counsel, MB Abubakar, did not oppose the defense motion for bail, informing the court that they had left the issue of bail to the court's discretion. Concerning the bail application, the judge said the offense was bailable and ruled that after reviewing the defendant's motion and considering the oral submissions by the lead counsel, they have taken into account that the defendant is a serving senator. The judge granted the defendant's bail application on personal recognizance and adjourned the case until September 2022 for a hearing. So as you guys could see there, that's the news from their court again today. So it's for I think based on the news I saw, it was based on cyberbullying. And also, I think I found something on Instagram as well, which I've saved. Let me share my screen with you guys. Please like this live stream. Tough Luck said, having tea this morning. All right, okay. I already had my own coffee this morning. I try to have at least 1 cup of coffee a day. If I have one too many, I will not be able to sleep. So let me share my screen with you actually on my Instagram page now. Let me share my Instagram page with you. I saved a couple of posts. So I'm going to start sharing now. Guys, please like this live stream for me as it comes. It said it's 9:19 a.m. We are currently, it's almost 3 here in the UK. Okay, let me share my screen with you guys and let's go and see what I have saved up on Instagram. So when I was on Instagram earlier on, this was a post from Senator Natasha actually on Sunday. She posted this that me preparing my look for the second federal government's Nigeria case against me, filed on behalf of Senator Godswill Akpabio. Hello, Habi. She was arrested. No, she was granted bail. She was granted bail. So this is the second court case. So she's been granted bail again, and the case has been adjourned to September 22nd. Obviously, they are claiming that she will run, but she's been able to show evidence that she is not a flight risk. So the case has been moved to September 22nd. So we're just talking just an update there. Abby, hello, Janet G. How are you? Just an update there, Abby. So obviously this was a post she posted yesterday saying that me preparing my look for the second federal government of Nigeria's case against me, filed on behalf of on behalf of Senator Godswill Akpabio and ex-governor Yahaya Bello, coming up tomorrow, the 30th of June, which is today, and we've just done that. And Adeola Fire, we can say Adeola Fire won't comment. They love it. This injustice will not be sustained. In a way, Ngbeke has now listed Adeola Fire as some of the people that Senator Natasha has allegedly paid. So this was Senator Natasha, at the court this morning with her husband. So like I said, the case has been adjourned because she has been able to prove that she's not a flight risk. Okay, so and they said that the case is a bailable offense, so there's no need to keep her. Obviously, I was on Ngbeke's page on Facebook, and she's still bad mouthing us. Like I said, guys, I don't have the brain whatever to read any post on her page. Is the insults, is the downgrading of people. She's just like, oh, how come Professor Natasha did not have all the people that followed her the first time? I remember the first time that Senator Natasha went to court last week or 2 weeks ago, she had a lot of support. A lot of people were at court for her. So Mbeke has taken to her Facebook page to start saying, where are all the people that were with her at court the first time? Where are they? Is this her being solemn now? Is this her calming down now? She was making it sound like as if that, okay, maybe she's starting to Abby said she was never in custody, so I don't understand the terminology. No, she was not in custody. No, she was not in custody. So this is another case, actually. Like I said, the case that's been filed against her, they actually filed those cases in multiple courts. It's the same case. Like, say, for example, now this cybercrime case now, it was filed in like multiple courts. And I don't see the need for filing one case in multiple courts. So it doesn't make sense. So as it is, she was at court today, and it has been, obviously, the case has been adjourned, and they said it's a bailable case. So that's pretty much the update there. Like, I was just updating you guys on what Mbeke has been doing on Facebook. Mbeke has been going on Facebook saying, where's all the support she had the last time? Where is all the support? Where are all the people supporting her? Is this like is she starting to regret her actions now? Blah, blah, blah. Jenergy said this is clear intimidation. Absolutely, it is clearly intimidation. Like I said, why is federal government suing Senator Natasha? Because at the end of the day, Natasha and Akpabio work for the same federal government. They work in the same House of Senate. They do the same thing. So why is Akpabio being accorded the benefits of a House of Senate member when Natasha cannot have the same? Is it because she's already been suspended? Because at the end of the day, they both work for the same government. So let federal government counter sue federal governments. Because this lady has come out to say she's finding a place of work not conducive enough for her to be able to work for the people she's there for. She's there for the people of Kogi. So if that environment is not conducive for her in order to carry out the reason why she's there, then it has to be investigated. So they've not investigated that. That means that they really don't want her there. They really don't want her to work for our people. Because like I said, this is not a case that federal government will now take upon her. If federal government wants to do the case right, they should be countersuing each other. Let federal government versus federal government, Abi. Because at the end of the day, both of them work for the same government. Both of them work for the same government. Jenergy said, how is it even legal to file? Exactly. It just doesn't make sense. I think they're trying all they could, to make sure she's behind bars. That's what they're trying to do. Because at the end of the day, when they were in court about a week and a half ago, our lawyer was like, come, what other court are you talking about? That she's not due to come to court till Thursday. Why are you saying there's another case? And there was there that he was told that, come, there's another case. This particular case is in another court. Lawyer had to run there, blah, blah, blah. It just doesn't make sense to me. For me, this is a waste of resources that could be well spent somewhere else, and they're making, wishing to waste time, waste money, and all of that. It's just so disheartening that this is happening. And like I said, there's a video I'm going to be dropping maybe sometimes this week where we're talking about how abuse of power and how a certain lecturer who SA an 18-year-old, okay, who said that, women in Nigeria will not report it. Come, now a woman who is a Senate member has reported that she was being sexually harassed, and look at how they are making a caricature of the case. Look at how they are making a caricature of the case. And there are multiple other stories of women being, harassed. And, like I said earlier, that even if it is obvious, even though it is obviously clear that this person, this thing has been done to this person, people will still go and say, bring proof. If it was clear that camera or people could see person where they catch person booby, they will still go and say, go and bring evidence. Like, I don't know the way forward for Nigeria. I don't know what the way forward for Nigeria. Jenergy said, are they open that if one judge can't be bribed, the other one can? I think that's what they are doing. Yeah, hello, Ifeoma said, may Mbeke go through more than what Natasha. Amen. Oh, the amen is like, I say the amen with the whole of my mouth because, like I said, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Like somebody who was declared wanted, they are now listing that person as a witness. What of our own case? The case that that the government has on her before she fled. Why are they not like, getting her banged up and get the case started? But you know what? Anyway, guys, that's that update on Senator Natasha that I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, like I said, I'm talking about 3 topics today, and we are going to do it sharply, quick. I want to be here for an hour, spend 15 minutes on each story, and then take a call for 15 minutes, and then we'll round it up. So that's pretty much that. Okay. So, guys, like this live stream as you come in, and I'm moving on to the next session. To the next session, we're going to be talking about Speed Darlington. We're going to be talking about Speed Darlington. That boy, he needs to be arrested. I'm sorry. He needs to be arrested. So this section is a section of Speed Darlington. He's been saying a lot of things, actually. Let me find that video of him. And somebody has something to say also. Okay. Let me find that video of him where he was mounting, where he was busy talking. Where is it? Okay. So let me share my screen again with you guys. I'm sure you guys can see. Let me share again. I don't know why that was not showing. Okay, please like as a comment, guys. I really appreciate it. So we are now on the face of Speed Darlington. So you guys know there was a time. Thank you so much for that super chat, Energy. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. May God enrich your pockets. So we all know why this guy is being asked for. He's being wanted. There was a time in one of his stupid videos that he does. It was like, so I carry one girl, 15-year-old. I carry and go hotel, go Naka, and the thing can't stay in bed. As the thing stay in bed now, he had to pay the hotel staff to come and clean the blood, blah blah blah. So apparently, people kind of like dug into him that, you carry 15-year-old, go where, blah 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 blah. So apparently, the police invited him. The NAPTIP invited him. The man, he did not come. He did not attend. So now they put a warning out that he was wanted. And this is a video of him actually saying that I am not coming anywhere, NAPTIP. If you want me to come, you have to pay me 2.5 million naira as appearance fee. That's what this man is saying, okay? So this is a video of him actually blabbing, saying he's not coming.
NAPTIP, never gonna pay attention. All this wanted you post away when I post everywhere. You want me to take that shit down. I'm not coming.
She said he's not coming.
I'm not coming. I have not committed any crime. All I did was speak. Irresponsible talk is not a crime. I'm not coming.
So he's claiming that what he said in that video was an irresponsible talk. Guys, can you imagine irresponsible talk? Let's keep listening to him.
Okay. Where is your evidence? Who is the complainant?
Remember, Isaac Fayoshe said that the victim is willing to come forward with her parents to come and file a complaint. And that thing that maybe I'm sure there was something like that by Isaac Fayoshe. He said, yes, he's going to get the victim, that the victim are ready to come forward to come file a charge and stuff like that. So let's keep watching him.
When I want to use me, collect social media clout. Hey, look at us. We are doing our job. We summoned a celebrity and he came. I was born here too. I know the psychological mind game when I want to use my gameplay. 2.5 million is what I charge for appearance. When I go pay you 2.5 million
exactly,
plus round trip ticket. This video is for NAPTIP. For me and my PA to come because I call that appearance.
Appearance.
Because I know you guys have no evidence. There is no crime. All I did was try to train. You have no evidence. You have nothing. So me coming here is waste of my time. You guys are just reacting to a bunch of people on social media hating on Speed Darlington.
Guys, I really don't want to play this.
You guys are here throwing in
because his song is playing underneath, and I don't want YouTube to strike this video. Okay. I don't think I want to play, but you guys can go and find the full video there. He's pretty much saying that he's not coming. So I don't want to play this video furthermore. Let me see, maybe there's one that doesn't have a
up and down, trying to intimidate people so you can look important. All those women that was tagging you guys are a bunch of 30-something and 20-something where they no find the husband.
I won't be surprised, Wabi.
So Speed Darlington no get eye for my age mate. So now they hating on me because I'm popular and people listen to things I say.
Because it's popular.
So they know that if I say I'm not getting high for 30s and 40s and late 20s, now they say boys no good look their way. So they begin to hate on me. So anything I say, they tag you. And then add that to some jobless boys.
Why are they
with full internet where they talk anyhow? I block them, body begin to depend them. So they tag you. And now you feel the need to prove, say your agency is useful agency. And then you guys are here throwing English up and that 15-year-old girl, Nakran. Where is the evidence?
See, I was just talking about evidence. Like I said, the fire just said that the girl in question was going to come forward. Just like Abby said that with all these things that we're still talking about, that how are we so sure with all the name calling and all of this, that how are we sure that this girl is going to come forward? Remember the story of that that US-based Nigerian girl who went to a spa and the masseuse put his finger in her, VJJ. The girl later on went to the station and the police were like, are you sure? It was messy what the police said. So let's keep listening to him, guys.
Honestly, I go sue now for defamation of character for spoiling my name. You have no evidence. That 15-year-old girl, Nakran. Where is the evidence?
He's asking for evidence.
When I remove me from that list, where I put on myself.
Like this live stream, guys.
Honestly, I go sue now for defamation of character for spoiling my name. You have no evidence. That 15-year-old girl, Nakran.
So this was the invitation sent to Darlington by NAPTIP. So this was the invitation. NAPTIP said Darlington Okoye, aka Speed Darlington, is wanted in connection with alleged offenses including RAPE, cyberbullying, and cyberstalking. Anyone with credible information on his whereabouts is ought to contact NAPTIP immediately. So they did say wanted there and all of that. And also there was a video of him that I saw. He was traveling, and I was like, why did they not hold him at the airport? I'm going to share that video with you. So this was the video where he said what he said.
Before they could come change the cheat for me, I got him 2,000 because the thing, oh my God. Maybe I see your club, baby. I have to travel over.
I don't understand.
But I'm rapid I'm 15 years old.
So people who understand it will be able to interpret, okay?
I can never work for anybody. Lie to lie. I won't come now. Not that I'm a general now there. Before they could come change.
So that was the video there. So like I said, I saw a video of him actually where he was traveling at the airport, and I was like, why was he not held? Why there no Olam? This is a video of him. This is a video of him. So Speed Darlington reportedly flees Nigeria after being declared wanted by NAPTIP. And you guys were saying that he's not going anywhere, that if he's going to come, that they will have to pay him 2.5 million or something to appear. So that's the write-up of the controversial, like the story that's been going on. Him saying he knocked a 15-year-old, he paid 2,000 naira to clean the stained bed sheet. His exact words, I told him to come and watch that. I told him to come and watch the sting that came out of the 15-year-old. That was, and the stupid boy is saying that that was an irresponsible talk. According to him, that was an irresponsible talk. Guys, let me know in the comment section. Do you actually believe that was an irresponsible talk? He claimed that he said what he said because he wanted to trend. Like, how can you use such a stupid, sensitive thing to trend? Like, I just don't get it. But this is him allegedly fleeing. And I think I dropped a comment that, okay, if he was fleeing, why was he not stopped? Why was he not stopped? Somebody was telling me that because there was no case. He has no case. Anyway, let's say what very that.
All right, so 3 days ago, NAPTIP declared Speed Darlington wanted in respect of the video Speed Darlington posted, where he said that he knocked underage girl and the underage girl bleed and he can't give her money. Do you understand? Now, when
Ifeoma, but he said it with his own mouth. Now it's not as if maybe somebody took the word out of his mouth. He said it with his own mouth. And the other video that I just showed you earlier on, where his song was playing in the background, he said that it was an irresponsible talk. Who used such an irresponsible talk to trend? Who used such a talk to trend? He said it was an irresponsible talk. But he was sitting, relaxing in his own space when he was saying the story. No person go put and take commodity talk for his mouth. He said it with his own mouth. He was not harassed. He said it with his own mouth. So there's always an element of truth there's always in every lie. There's always an element of truth. So to him, I said that if he not 15 years old, say no be offensive. If he not 15 years old, like seriously.
That video went viral. A lot of people were disturbed. They started insulting him. There was a lot of backlash. NAPTIP was tagged. NAPTIP came into the matter. Then Speed Darlington quickly made a video, and he said the only reason why he did the video is because he wants engagement on his page and he wants to promote his music. I would not know why you use a real life issue
exactly
like that, where a lot of children are victims of molestation, sexual abuses. I don't know why you use that to promote. But anyways, it happened. But NAPTIP were not convinced and decided to invite Speed Darlington for further investigation because what he published was really disturbing. Now, Speed Darlington refused to come.
Exactly, Janet.
At the end of the day, he was declared wanted. As they published him today, he has responded by saying he's still not going to come. Do you understand? Me, I don't know why he will say he will not come. If you don't say you don't do anything bad, it's not for you to go there and explain your side. Now, he said he's not going to come. But here's my problem. Towards the end of the video, he also said something. I know a lot of you don't watch video to the end. No. So I watched it to the end. Towards the end of the video, he said this.
Are they not 15-year-old girl, not crime?
See, that's another evidence. That's something else. So see, are they not 15-year-old that crime? That's him openly alleging it again.
Where is the evidence? When I remove me from that list, where I put on myself for? Honestly, I go sooner for defamation of character for spoiling my name.
Voila.
You have no evidence.
Now you heard him. Towards the end of the video, he said, "Are they not 15-year-old girl not crime? Where is the evidence?" Speed Darlington, you just confess with your mouth say you did do am. You just confess with your mouth say you did do am. So what do you need evidence for when you just literally confess? Say you did not 15-year-old girl not crime? Think.
Exactly.
If you know that your conscience is clear, say you don't do anything, go and answer. And you see, Nigerians, this is the problem. A lot of young, innocent children are being taken advantage of every day.
True.
No matter what, I don't see it as something that Speed Darlington is supposed to use for cruise. I see a lot of you laughing under the comment section, even when NAPTIP posted that Speed Darlington is wanted. A lot of them just did they laugh. What is funny, I don't know. This is a real life story of human beings. This is a real life story of people. A lot of young children, they take advantage of them almost every day. 12, 13, 14. Statutory rape is not a joke.
Exactly. With that being said, I'm going to share a video with you guys on TikTok now, but let's keep listening to Very Dark Man, okay?
And somebody will come out, say something like that, and later he will say he just wants to generate traffic, he just wants people to engage on his page, he wants to promote his music. He did not just stop there, he kept on repeating and repeating it again. And a lot of them, they look at him as screws. What did really happen to this country? Now I don't just understand. He just left America. I dare him to go and say something like that in America.
Exactly.
That video where we say one woman come and knock on his door, where it says Speed Darlington won't knock a 16-year-old where she they take care of.
We also
that Speed Darlington do that abroad. You come Nigeria, you can't claim rights. Go and do it. I dare you to go to America and do it. But Nigeria, when people commit crime, you people come out and come and beg. They'll say they don't settle everything. And that's why this thing, they keep on, they continue. We know they head forward. Backward ever. We never go forward in this country. Never. There's never a time that we take a step forward. Never. And the people who are supposed to stand against things like this, now then they follow the laugh. They say, I'm a schools where be women. You go give birth to a child, you go born daughter tomorrow. And somebody go to talk, say, okay, yes, just say, may they put your daughter inside that bracket. For now, when I get girl child. And every day you say you're fighting for the girl child. Women are being oppressed. Women are doing, then you see somebody where come outside. Where put woman, where in the way they translate us, where they see women as.
Exactly.
I don't know for now. But at the end of the day, if this kind of thing is being allowed, now when I enable them, And I hope he does not come back later to come and bite you. And as for Speed Darlington, it is not cruise. It is not cruise. But hopefully, you go do and come where we did. Maybe anytime you come to Abuja, just find a 15-year-old, maybe you display. What is your gara, you go calm down.
You won't do it where they
go calm down, you go humble. Because before police say me they reach where you did, I did pretty sure say the area boys they go don't do you well first.
Yeah.
Maybe you no go even forget body well. Maybe if you reach station, say they don't first give you the one where you deserve. Personally, people will say that they take advantage of small children. I don't believe say they get any space for the society. I don't think they have a chance in the society. People where they take advantage of underage. I feel like as they don't catch you, maybe they just chook you. That's for me.
Exactly.
No, say no to jungle justice.
Let them chook
always
you
take
like
them
that.
to the police. But personally,
yeah.
So I go bump again for Nigeria at 15, 16. When I don't start to the carry on thing, they touch them. They put them inside them by force because they don't know anything. You go brainwash them, take advantage. Well, that's the country we are from. Anyways, I hope that NAPTIP, they don't dare una. I don't
know why it was not held at the airport.
Peace and love, don't play. If you play, go and learn, and you will learn the hard way.
So there's another. I wanted to share my screen. When we are speaking of girl child, there's a video I saw actually on Instagram a few days ago. Not a few days ago, actually last night, and I was so pissed. You know, some women, they don't deserve to be called mothers. Some women should not even have children. Because tell me why I saw a video of 4 children. 3 of them are like maybe below the age of 5 or below the age of 7, and one which shouldn't be more than maybe 15 or 14 years old was heavily pregnant. Let me share my screen with you. I found that video on Instagram, and as I was reading the comments, I found the link to the person's name who shared the video on TikTok. So this is what's wrong with my screen? I don't know why my screen went black there. So this is a video. The volume is not great. Let me remove the song from my. Let me remove the song. So the audio in the video is not as great. So that's the 3 girls. That's 4 girls. In fact, they're all 4 girls. According to them, their mother abandoned them. I don't know about their father, but look at the girl in the maroon dress? Look at her. Let me allow you guys to watch it.
Since how many years people have been supporting me and my younger ones. My mommy abandoned us for how many years, and the man that put me in this condition, he has run away. So no food. I know people have been supporting me with food and other things with money. But as it stands now, nothing. Our food stuff has finished. We don't have anything. And doctors say I should be eating well so that my baby will be healthy. And I don't have money to eat and any baby things.
We don't know, Abby.
So please help me. Small thing. Even though it's just 1,000 naira, I'll be appreciated. And God will bless you, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, everyone. Just small thing. God will bless you all.
Did you guys see that?
Good afternoon, Nigerians. My name is Favour.
You heard from her that their mother abandoned them.
Since how many years people have been supporting me and my younger ones. My mommy abandoned us for how many years, and the man that put me in this condition, he has run away. So no food. I know people have been supporting me with food and other things with money. But as it stands now, nothing. Our food stuff has finished. We don't have anything. And doctors say I should be eating well so that my baby will be healthy. And I don't have money to eat and any baby things. I've not bought anything. So please help me. Small thing. Even though it's just 1,000 naira, I'll be appreciated. And God will bless you, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Can you imagine? There's another video of him where he was with the guy.
I did PH now. So because you guys know, I said I'm traveling, so I said I can't see them before I go. Although he called me days ago, say that some of their this thing don't finish, like their rice and other things they don't finish. So tomorrow we see if we can, at least get a bag or half bag for them.
It's been alleged that when a mother or I've not heard the story of what happened to their father, but it's been alleged that since their mother abandoned them, that the man who has obviously been helping them, maybe giving them food, was the one who allegedly took advantage of her. She's 14 years old. 14 years old, and she looks like she's like 6 to 7 months pregnant. And look at the other tiny ones. That's why I said some women, they don't deserve to be mothers. Now she gave back to 4 children, 4 female children. She abandoned them. And it's been alleged that in the comment, if you read the comments, it's been alleged that anytime she gets food stuff, that the mother often comes back. Did she not see how what her absence has done to her 14-year-old? She's pregnant. And I think I read an update that I think she has had that baby now. So she's even a baby herself. How is she going to care for her 3 younger siblings, herself, and a newborn? Tell me why the man who put her in that condition has not been arrested. But let's keep watching.
And Gary with other things they say they need. Because we are traveling, we are going far. So Prohibition posted a video. So we have not heard from them yet. But we are still, because they have called that someone sent something for her. So, but I've sent them accounts since 4 or 5 days ago now. We have not heard from them. So we are still waiting. Let's see by tomorrow. Let's see by tomorrow if they will send anything. But we really need it. Because her condition now, she needs to be feeding well. And you can see John Bosco. John Bosco don't fat.
Janet G, I've not seen anything about, maybe I will need to go and find the video from the beginning. I've not seen anything that mentioned where their father is. So far, it seems that anytime that girl gets money, anytime she gets supply of food, their mother will come, stay with them for a few days or, take stuff of them, and then she disappears again. I would imagine that the people around that community, if they find their mother come back, they should just hold her. Hold her, because you cannot abandon them. Then time she gets help for support or food, you're coming back to take the food, and then the food finishes, and then you run again. When she gets money or food, you come back. I just don't understand it. But let's keep watching.
Your boss is really feeding well. Oh, Jumbo. So guys, let's keep it up. You can see, even tell the baby things, so never even buy anything. All these their bath and okay, be like bath there. They don't write the things they say you write for the baby things they say they will need. Today, you left a sender coming for WhatsApp, so let us know if we can get them before we leave.
And if care is not taken, see these 3 young girls now, they will start growing up, and before we know it, small men will start putting their hands in their body as well. Just like this person said, those little babies need protection at all costs before they begin to go after them too. That's possibly going to happen. That is going to happen as well at some point.
But now, it remains 2 months now. No, next month, August, next month. So it's just remaining 1 month. So please.
Story time on how I.
Okay, I did PH now. Feeding well. And you can see John Bosco. John Bosco don't fat. Your boss is really feeding well. They say you right for the baby things they say they will need. Today, you left a sender coming for WhatsApp, so let us know if we can get them before we leave. Because now it remains 2 months now. Next month, August, next month. So it's just remaining 1 month. So please, nothing is 6 months. Let's see how to.
It takes
at least 2 months. So we never buy anything. I just those small clothes that will bring that time. It's if you touch any baby thing, now boy na shey this scan say na boy. So anything wey you know say you get for any say will be help. Please, you can reach out to us. God bless you. So you keep inside. Dumbo. Okay, I did PH.
So that's pretty much that about that. So like I was super pissed. So the likes of this the likes of what's it called? Speed Darlington will probably be the same. Like I said, anybody that could see that girl and decide to put their whatever cucumber inside of her, that person, if they are not, they should just be, tick, 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 tick. That's what they should do to them. And yes, I understand what Abby was saying there, that the case of Stella Damasos, in our own case, because I was following that story from the beginning, that son was that Doris Simeon's baby was a small boy, very, very young. In fact, it was pretty much like maybe I think it was below the age of 2 or below the age of 3. So because Simeon was not agreeing, she was no longer married to her ex-husband, they decided to take, obviously the abuse of power, decided to take the baby off her without her consent. Maybe if he told her that, okay, I'm marrying and I'm taking this boy with my new wife to where I'm going, it's a different case. It was more or less like he actually he snatched that boy from her mom, because it was said that he went to pick up Doris' son from who was babysitting that boy, and that was how he was able to travel. So there's a fault. Both of them had a fault. Both of them had a fault. And obviously, just like we were discussing yesterday on Man of Prestige showed that for the fact that he knew that Stella was allegedly doing that to his son, he is a part of what happened to that boy. It's a part of it, because your wife was doing that and you kept quiet, and you're in a society that frowns against something like that. But like I said, I want to believe that that post he made yesterday was triggered by something. I was still saying, I'm still trying to find that post I saw. Stella Damasos posted something last week. She posted something. And I don't know why I did not save that post. And I think that was what triggered him to come out and say those things I said. Like I said, it's a developing story and we are going to see more. Anyway, guys, let's move on to the next story. I don't know why this is not coming up, but some of the stuff I posted there, I'm trying to put something here so that it will be easier for me to, edit these videos later on when I want to edit them. So the next story, I'm sure you guys will probably be aware of it, is that of the lady who was meant to attend an exhibition in the US, and the US decided to deport her because she came in on a wrong visa. I'm sure you guys have seen that video. So let me try and put something here. Tourist visa exhibition, in case I'm editing this video later on. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys just now, and then let's watch our video together. Because Trump is not joking with anybody. Like, Trump is not giving a hoot to anybody. So this is our video actually. So I don't know her name, but okay, our Instagram handle is Onyxha, Onyxha. You can, I don't know if you're able to see from the screen there. Let me remove this from my screen actually. Yeah, she's not the biological mother, yes. They are both, they are both at fault. Yeah, like I said, obviously he was married to her. He was probably shielding her at the expense and emotions and life of his own son. Maybe if he had just left that boy with his mother, and he can then gallivant and go and do whatever he want to do with his new wife. But no, he decided to carry that boy along, and he made that boy went through all he went through. So, in my own opinion, both of them should be giving water, not just Stella Damasos alone. And you'll have thought that Stella Damasos, as a mother herself, she would have said, "Oh, Daniel, you know what? Don't let us do it this way. Try and have an amicable conversation with the mother of this boy to let her know that, okay, this is what you planned. If she wants to give the son, if she wants you to take the son, boy, fine. If not, but as a woman, you expect that she will know better as a mother. But no, love Yori. Anyway, guys, to the next case. So this is a video of the lady. I think that tourist this exhibition is called is it Diary of a something I can't remember. And I think Sister Natu was meant to be at that exhibition as well. So let's watch our story. In fact, let's read the caption first. So according to the post here, I was denied US entry after officials checked my Instagram. Nigerian businesswoman breaks down. A Nigerian businesswoman has shared an emotional video online after being denied entry into the United States despite holding a valid visa. A visa was not the right one for what she intended to come and do in the US. She arrived into US on a tourism visa, even though she had the intention of going to allegedly sell a product. So when I saw her video at first, I was like, no, you entered into with the wrong visa. If you're coming to take up any sort of employment, no matter how temporary it is, even if it's just for 1 hour, no matter how long you're in that country for, as long as you're going to make money, as long as you're going to earn money, you are coming to work and you should not be on a tourist visa. It just reminds me of when Bobrisky, I think Bobrisky was meant to do a meet and greet or something. And because he was on the wrong visa, he was sent back. He was not allowed to enter into the UK. So this is similar. And like I said, since Trump entered the US now, Trump has been trumping. Trump has been trumping. So it says here that in the tearful clip recorded on a return flight to Nigeria, which started trending on Sunday, she revealed that she had traveled to Texas to attend a trade fair using a B1, B2 visa. So like I said, that was a wrong visa. I think she was meant to be on an E something visa. A visa category typically granted for tourism or business meetings. She was not going for business meetings. She was going to do a job, sell products. According to her, she was detained for 24 hours upon arrival and subjected to intense questioning. In quote, I was denied entrance to the US, and that is because my visa is a B1, B2 visa, which is for tourism business meetings. She explained tearfully. In quote, when I landed, I was detained for 24 hours and I was questioned. I told them I was going to exhibit, but I did not know any better because the US has your data and your Instagram page. Yes, I saw that post that now some of the requirements or conditions for visas now is that your social media handle must be public. Your social media footprints, everything you do on social media. If you have a private social media, if you're looking to enter the US tomorrow, you have to make it public. Otherwise, they will send you back to where you're coming from. So this was what happened to our sister. So speaking through, so the woman recounted how US immigration officers thoroughly examined her social media accounts and private messages with customers, using the content they found to question and ultimately dispute the reason she gave for her trip. She was not coming for tourism. She was coming for business. Speaking through tears, she said, apparently, my Instagram says different. They even checked all of my messages with my customers, the customers that I have been telling that we are coming. They can pick up and all of that. Exactly. So let's hear.
Hi, everyone. I have thought of many ways to do this, and to be honest, none of it hurts any less.
Yes, I saw that, Abby. They did that last week.
I have figured out in my head, should I tell you guys the truth or should I just play along with it? But I think the best is just to tell the truth. As you all know, I and my team has really prepared for this trade fair, for Houston and for New York. So many sleepless nights in preparation for this trade fair, but it hurts me to tell you guys that I won't be there because currently I am on my way back to Nigeria.
Yes, so they sent her back.
So I'm not.
Abby, I know she's not disputing the fact that she was wrong, but she had a different intention. Even if she did not know, she could have just gone to the visa, like the embassy, US embassy in Nigeria, like, oh, I'm attending a tourist. I'm attending an exhibition center, and I might possibly sell my product there. What type of visa do I need? Or maybe the people who actually organize the exhibition should have told them that, oh, come, if you're coming from Nigeria, this is the type of visa you should apply for. Because you're not coming to just go and be looking at New York City now. You're not coming to look at New York City. So she was coming to the US, but she did not apply for the right visa. She knew what she was coming to do. Just like when they checked her email, they were checking, she was advertising that exhibition on her Instagram page. She was advertising that exhibition on her Instagram page, and you say you are coming for tourists. You are saying to people that you can pick up your product as well. So in a way, you are practically coming to do business. You're coming to sell products. So she knew maybe she was not well advised on the type of visa, but you knew you had a B1, B2 visa for tourists. You're not coming as a tourist. You're coming to attend a business show where you'll probably be selling your product. Maybe whoever advised her gave her a wrong advice on the type of visa. This is all I see there. And like I said, people were like even saying that, oh, such show, you shouldn't have advertised it on your page until you are already in the US. But still, she would still have been lying. I wish she had just, taken up a work visa. It's not as if she wants to come and live there. And even if she had come on the right visa and they went on to interrogate her and they saw that she has a business page, that's her. Her back is clear. She's on the right visa. Her intentions are clear. They would not have any reason to stop her, but she was on the wrong visa. She within herself knew she was going to be at that exhibition. Her hair are going to be sold. People will collect hair. She's probably maybe shipped some of her products to the US. So, in my own opinion, she was, I don't know, but it is quite sad because, she's paid for tickets. She's paid for flights. She was halfway in the country. And then they were like, okay, you're coming as a tourist. Okay, can we see your Instagram handle? They started seeing her social media handle, advertising the exhibition, telling people that, oh, you can collect your hair if you want to collect at the exhibition center. But let's keep watching, guys. I feel sorry for her.
One, right, to come out on social media and start to cry or talk about all my hurts as a business person, but this one hurts so bad. It hurts so.
And again, I've seen comments where people were like, even this video she did was not necessary. Obviously, she's leaving a digital footprint. Maybe she shouldn't have even done this video. Maybe she could have just maybe put up a post. I don't know, but people are like, oh, this video there that you even did save. You know what? You might never be able to enter in the US again. Blah, 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 blah. This, maybe she should have done it like an educative video where she's warning people that come. If you're going to attend exhibits or exhibition anywhere in the world, please don't go as a tourist. So this is my experience. So make sure you go. If you're going to the US, this is the type of visa. Maybe you should have done it as a way of advising people rather than, I don't know, but let's keep watching. I'll read your comment, guys.
So bad. So apparently I was denied entrance to the US, and that's because
I don't know why she's been bashed though.
My visa was a B1, B2 visa, which is tourism/business meetings, right? So when I landed, I was detained for like 24 hours in their detention room. And when I was questioned, I told them
I didn't know she was getting back
going to exhibit. But I didn't know any better because the US has all your data, your Instagram page, every single thing. So apparently my Instagram obviously says different because they even checked all my messages with my customers. The customers have been telling that
they need to do better.
They're coming and they can pick up and all of that. Long story short, this is actually for my US days. God knows I tried. I really wanted you guys to see the face behind this.
It's sad, actually. It's sad.
The face that puts in all the work. I wanted you guys to not only experience my product, but experience the person behind the product. At this point, I'm not even thinking about all the money's lost because, I see like it's part of life. So what you guys will do for me is just support me in any way you can. If you get to the fair, I have someone that will stand in for me. Just support me as much as you can. I'd really appreciate it. And you guys, I'll be fine. Honestly, I will be fine. I've come to terms with the fact that me also, I fucked up big time. Because this is the US. I could have just told them the truth, even if it means them seizing all my goods, like the goods I came with.
You guys, she said that she fucked up. That I wish I could have just told them the truth. I would imagine, Abby, this is why she's been bashed. That she knew she was coming for something else.
But I've told myself this is not the time to start regretting. I've been on the flight for almost 12 hours now, and a lot of thoughts on my head. But I know that this is one of the ways the devil will come and, make me doubt a lot of things.
Guys, like the live stream, please.
But I know that God is aware, and I've also learned my lessons. And one thing I know is that His plans for me is of good and not of evil. So I trust Him, even though it hurts. I trust Him. I don't want to make this video too long, guys. But I love you guys. Okay. Bye.
So that's that there. And then I found a post actually from someone, obviously trying to educate us that, you know what, this was what she did. She shouldn't have done that. Let me see if I can find that post. So this is a post here, and it was from somebody called Sandra Hihewa. So she said, let's talk about tourist visas, exhibitions, and violating US immigration laws. I need to say this loud and clear because some of us don't like hearing the truth unless it's written down. You know what they say, in quote, when you want to catch a black man, put it in writing. If you are a Nigerian in the US on a tourist visa, B1, B2, and you are one, selling at a trade fair or exhibition, hosting or organizing a shopping tour event, advertising your product or services for sale, collecting money for goods or services at a top, collecting money for goods or services at pop-ups, you are in violation of US immigration laws, period. The tourist visa does not give you permission to work, earn, or do business. It's for tourism, visiting family, friends, or attending a conference, not selling lace, wigs, bags, or whatever else you came with US. And guess what? This is not a Nigerian system you are playing with. Instagram, Facebook, these are American-owned platforms. Everything you post is trackable. When you boldly go online to say, in quotes, catch me at booth 3 selling XYZ, pop up in Houston or Atlanta, just know they can and will use your own post against you. That was what they used against this, our sister. You may think you are getting away with it because, in quote, everyone is doing it or not just small thing. But all it takes is one flag or one officer reviewing your visa status, and boom, you are deported and banned from re-entry. Just like that, no appeal, no second chance. Now, let's talk about this new trend. Taking Nigerian trade fairs, exhibitions abroad. I'm sorry, but that's penny wise, pound foolish. I agree with her. Why are we dragging Nigerian business showcases outside your own country? Do you ever see China moving their Canton Fair to the US? Never. You want the world to see Nigerian creativity? Bring them here. Let them experience our markets, our culture, our ecosystem. Let the dollar flow into Nigeria, not out of it. That's how you build a strong economy. We need to think smarter, think long-term, think forward. If you're doing business abroad, do it legally, apply for the right visa, follow due process. Don't jeopardize your future over quick cash and clout. Stay smart, stay informed, stay legal. So that's what this person had to say. Okay, guys, that's pretty much that for this post that I found. And like I said, I feel really, really sorry for her. And yes, like Abby said, that this exhibit thingy, I've read a lot of stories about it. There was a time I almost got involved because you guys know I have a small business as well, selling candles. But for the fact that they don't actually come all the way to Scotland, I'm like, no, I can't, carry all of my products to London. That would mean that I'll be traveling by road. I just like, no, any small sale that I make on my website is enough for me. Okay. People were like, oh, she did this because she didn't want to come, she didn't want to pay tax and stuff like that. But I said people do this all the time, but okay, yeah. So I said, so number 5, I get that you are a Nigerian citizen too. If you were going to Lagos and carry 200 candles for your customers there, what will happen? Nothing will happen, no Abby, because we know that our country don't get lost now. I definitely would tell that I'm coming to sell candles. Can you imagine £1,000 for stores? So waiting, and I might necessarily not make £1,000. No, it's not worth it. As you are not resident, taxes are required. Exactly. What next? Yes, in violation, but let's act. Exactly. I understand you. I have an issue with the organizers too, especially because it's not their first time letting vendors down. Wow. Okay. So I would imagine that obviously they're coming abroad. This is not the first time. I think that the organizer should have actually advised them as well that if you're coming, don't come in with your visa, student visiting visa or anything like that. They should have probably maybe advised them in terms of like requirement for you to be able to be a part of this stall. This is the type of visa you need to be able to take part. I think they should have done some due diligence on their part as well. But yeah, she already realized her error. She's accepting to it. She's we don't know now. Maybe she'll be able to re-enter again. I'm hoping that she'll be able to re-enter if she has the right visa. So guys, I'm going to take a couple of calls before we go. Like I said, I only have an hour to spend here. We have another 5 minutes. So I'm going to drop the link here. I'll take a couple of calls and then we shall round up. So the link is in the comment section. I'm only going to take 2 calls, guys. 2 calls. So yeah, £1,000 for stores. Will I make will I make £5,000 sale if I'm paying £1,000 for stores? All of my lie. Even the one, all this market that we go here in Glasgow, you pay maybe £10 or something or £50 to come in, and then you bring your table and your stuff your own way. Some of them went there to sell pop-up. I think Sister Natsu actually went to that exhibition because I saw Uncle Beno reposted the thing on his page, so I think she was there as well. The math is not Martin. Abby said 2 hours to the 2 hours to the end of the event, they started crying as they hadn't sold out the exact. I think something similar happened in Nigeria as well, where people were like, I think it rained that day, and obviously a lot of people did not come in, and people were like, they were now I think this one was selling food, and she was like, look at all of the food I've cooked, and the rain now, please, come and help me. I think they were the same. I think they were the same organizers. If you do better marketing for your product, you will sell. And just like that person said there, that you know what, if they really want to experience your product, bring them into Nigeria. Why are you taking exhibitions to the US? Why are you taking exhibitions to the US? Anyway, with that being said, guys, another 2 minutes, I'll take a call or 2. If there are no call, let's round this up. All right. Abby said that's how much they paid in the UK one. Some organizers okay. Let us sit down. We'll use our social media to advertise our products. Facebook is free, Instagram is free, YouTube is free. Well, if you want to advertise your goods with me or come and advertise your brand with me, I will charge you finishing money. In fact, it will not even reach £200 to give you maybe 2 shout outs, 2 of my videos. With that being said, here, Abby is a fashion stylist. No, she's a stylist. She can style you for all of your events. Okay, is it birthdays you want to do? Are you getting married and you need somebody to help you shop for all of your ogbonge, shoes so that you will not attend your wedding? And you now see somebody that is wearing the same matchmaking shoes with you. You don't want anybody to be wearing and co with you. So Abby is a stylist. She can travel as well. If it's a wedding, any event at all, as long as money is not the problem, she will style you. She will style your groom. She will style the bride, the bridesmaid, whoever. Yayawo, Baba Yawo, birthdays, engagement, she will style you. Abby, drop your link in the comment section there so I can share it. And also, one of our sisters here, she sells lots of fragrance oil. I received a couple of them actually. Let me show you some of them. Abby, I've been enjoying them, so you won't be getting any. You will be getting them. So she sent me 4 actually, and they are dupes of high-end perfumes. And you guys know that I am a fragrance collector. Okay, so this is one of them. And it smells good. They're like fragrance. So you can actually, if you can afford this, you can actually go and buy the fragrance itself and then get a dupe of the fragrance that you have, the oil, and it makes your perfume last really, really long. That's what I've done here. So she sent me 4, and I think I have one of the perfumes of the one she sent me. And in fact, I wore it to work on Friday. And the girls were like, "Oh, Wemi, what are you wearing today?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you because I know that when I wear perfume like that, they will also go and look for the dupe somewhere. I will now be smelling the same. Why should we be smelling the same at work?" Let me show you guys. There's a Zara perfume that I bought. See this Zara perfume is a dupe. Is a Joe Malone dupe. I don't remember which of the Joe Malone dupe, but it's a Joe Malone dupe from Zara. One of my colleagues wore it months ago, and I'm like, I love that perfume. Where did you get it from? She was like, "Oh, it's a Joe Malone dupe," and she gave me the name. Now, almost all the nurses in my department, if you come to work, we smell like this. We smell like this. So this is Abby's Instagram handle. Like I said, if you want to reach out to her for your styling, if you have an event coming on, it could be any special event, maybe a birthday, a private dinner, a private birthday, a private event at all in your life, and you want somebody to style you, or you want to attend an Owambe, and you want someone to style you, reach out to Abby. She will get you right. So when she told me about this perfume, I think it was $29.99 or something from and the link is also in the comments as well. So if you click on the link, it will take you directly to Abby's Instagram page as well. So you can chat her up like that, Come, if you're thinking of getting married in December and you've not found a stylist, Abby, I don't know, is it too late now? Because if you're getting married in December, you should have started planning since last year, December. I'm just saying, but yeah, Abby will know. Abby will get you sorted. Go reach out to her. Our Instagram handle is Netoya London on Instagram, and you can see the link on the screen here is the direct link. If you click on it while you're watching, if you click on it, it will take you directly to to our Instagram page, and she'll get you sorted. And the fragrance I was telling you about, Coalinsa.inc. If you're in the US, you can shop our fragrance oil. Like I said, I'm going to send her a link of many more oils that I need, but then I don't want to be taking free product off her. But then if I purchase, if you're in the UK, you can buy from her as well, but be ready to pay custom charges, because this one, she sent me 6 in total, and I think I paid £17 towards custom charges. So if you don't mind, obviously because you want to support another sister on this platform, you can shop with her, but be rest assured that you probably have to pay some sort of custom fees. But then she has a really, really good product as well. So like I was saying, I'm a fragrance collector. So when my colleague told us about this, well, she told me about this, and I was like, oh, okay, I went to buy it. Come, almost every day. We all smell the same at my work with this perfume. Almost all of my colleagues now have this perfume. So now that I now have all this fragrance oil, I can now blend it, and it will confuse them because they will not be able to decide if this is the only perfume I'm wearing or if I'm wearing something else. No, that's what we call layering. We layer perfumes. Yeah. So yeah, as I've shown you now, you can go and buy it because we are not at the same work, so you will not smell like me. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. Like I said, go reach out to Netoya London on Instagram. She'll get all of your styling done for any event, any occasion at all, as long as budget is not a problem. And also, if you're looking to smell nice or you can afford high-end fragrances or perfumes, fragrance oil is the way to go. So we now have somebody in the back end as I'm about to go. Okay, and Vignesh, 2 minutes, please, to drop your thoughts and opinion. Thank you. Sorry, I can't hear you. I don't know who that one is coming from. I'm sorry. I think you're in the wrong place. Abby said might be too late. Exactly, might be too late, but it might be too late. But in case you're planning on getting married anyway, reach out to Abby. She's your best plug to getting you styled and all. Okay. Right, I'm reading your comments and then I shall round up. Might be too late. Yeah, we are begging makeup artists, fashion designers as it is. Okay. So Abby said it might be too late. So if you are planning on getting married in December and you've not yet found a stylist yet, you're on your own. No, you're on your own. But anyway, the more reason why you should get a stylist is to help you, obviously keep you on track, to make sure that you are getting things sorted on time and you're not in the last minutes of begging makeup artists or begging fashion designers, or you are still trying to find products. So yeah. I said, even venues, nothing for you if you've not booked yet. Okay, then you're on your own. So the cocoa here is that start planning on time. You don't say, you've got 8 months. No, don't wait till then. Start planning now. Except if you want to get married in the bush. Anyway, guys, this is the end of this show. Thanks so much for being a part of this live stream. I just thought to come give you those 3 updates there. I really felt for the lady. And I think from these ladies, there are lessons to be learned, okay? Now, that US, if you're planning on going to US at some point, I don't think it's about US alone. I think this is generally about our behaviors on social media as well. If it is positive things you know how to drop on social media, keep dropping positive things. If you are one of those people that anybody will say anything, you call them Olosho, keep at it. If anybody talk anything, you say this, we have to be very, very careful about our digital footprint and digital character online. It matters a lot, regardless of whatever country you are getting into. Be very, very conscious, be very, very careful about the things you're dropping on social media, because you can never tell where in future these things will come for you. And also be careful what you post online, okay? Be careful what you post. Those of you that will go online, you'll be shaking your backside, as if that is something that you should be doing. Some of you will go online and you'll be sharing your knacking videos as if, like, do you actually thought that it is that country that you actually are right now is where you remain for the rest of your life? Or do you actually think that you can never find a job somewhere in the world and they will now come across your video where you were twerking or you were sitting on top of cucumber gyrating? No, these are things that we should be very, very careful about, okay? With that being said, guys, I'm going to go and I shall see you guys later. I think we have a live stream tonight where we're going to be discussing the interviews that Very Dark Man has granted so far in regards to Mohbad case. Mohbad case, the reason why I was not following it, I was not doing it was because there was a lot of people and it was getting really, really toxic. That's why I took a step back from it. But now that Very Dark Man has started his own investigation, people are coming for him, water. So meet me 7 o'clock tonight and let's discuss, all right? Thanks so much, guys, and I shall see you guys later. Let me go have my breakfast. I've not had my breakfast yet. I'll see you guys later. All right. Thank you, everybody, and thank you, Janet, for that super chat. I really appreciate it. Abby said December is too hot for weddings in Nigeria. December is too hot in Nigeria for weddings. Okay. I mean, they might have the money to go and get it all where it's air conditioned and all of that. Abby, some people get this money. They have this money. Anyway, guys, bye now. I'll see you guys later. All right. See you later.